A friend of mine went on a rant this morning, and it was a mindset of his that I didn't know he had until today, but I'm implementing it into my life immediately because I just find it to be extremely useful. Luke, if you're watching this, you're a bloody genius. I am happily going to delude myself into believing that whatever goal I set, it is possible. Even if it's not. Let me explain. I am going to set for myself a goal that I will have 100,000 subscribers by year's end. I am making good content, I'm providing value, my thumbnails and my titles are all getting better. It's going to happen, and I believe that wholeheartedly. Now, why do I believe such an audacious goal when at the time I record this video, I have 257 subscribers? Why do I think that I will have 100,000 by year's end? What makes a man think that? Delusion. Now, I want to tell you something. You can have me as I am right now, and you can clone me. And you can have me now and my clone. But the only difference between the two of us is that I think it's possible to have 100,000 subscribers in a year's time, less than a year's time, because we're 6 months deep, and this clone will think it's impossible. This clone will have thought it through. This clone will have used his long-term thinking brain and thought about all the different possibilities and the contingencies and all the different things that can go wrong. And he's going to conclude it's impossible, but he's still going to try anyway. That's the only difference between us. Who are you going to put your money on? Answer the question, write it down, and I will tell you the difference. The man, the me, the Christopher who thinks that 100,000 subscribers by year's end is impossible, is going to run into roadblocks. He's going to run into slow growth. He's going to run into lack of content to create. He's going to run into this, that, and the other. He's going to run out of video ideas. He's going to run into things. And he's going to see these roadblocks. And he's going to think, well, I'm out of video ideas, so I can't make more videos, which means my subscribers are going to slump off because I'm not making content. See, it's impossible. I can't do it. This version of me is going to run into a potential roadblock of, oh, he can't set up his Twitter account for some reason. It won't let him make a new Twitter account so that he can expand his message and grow his social media and have another medium to channel people into the YouTube channel so that they subscribe here. He's going to see that and think, oh my God, Twitter's not letting me set up an account. It's going to be impossible. I'm getting shadow banned, blah, blah, blah. It's not going to happen. It's impossible. The version of me that thinks it's impossible is going to run into a roadblock, see the roadblock as permanent instead of something that is simply just a pile of rocks that you need to move out of the way one rock at a time. He's going to see the roadblocks and he's going to quit. Whereas me, the man talking to you right now, the man speaking before you, he's going to see those potential roadblocks and he's going to think to himself, I've run out of video ideas. I know what I need to do. I need to buy more books. I need to listen to more podcasts. I need to get ideas from other people. I need to talk to more people who are intelligent so that I can pick up on more anecdotal mindsets that I find are useful so that I can continue to make videos. That way, my subscriber base doesn't drop off and people don't think that I'm running out of ideas or that my spurt has ended or whatever. I will continue to provide valuable content because I will actively seek it out. Same thing with this Twitter situation. This is a genuine problem I ran into. I, for one reason or another, can't make a Twitter account. It's just not letting me. I don't know why. To be quite honest, I don't care. Do you know what I decided to do instead? I made an Instagram. I made an Instagram and I started posting content there. Content that is gaining me followers, gaining me attention, and gaining me more subscribers on YouTube with time. I will be perfectly fine, and I will get much farther than the version of me who thinks 100,000 subscribers by year's end is impossible. I will say with absolute certainty that I, sitting before you, not my clone, will have more subscribers by year's end. Whether or not it's 100,000 remains to be seen. But because I believe it is possible, I will try harder, I will pull out all the stops, I will refuse to be denied, and it may just happen. Whereas the version of me who thinks it's impossible will quit at the first sign of hardship. Because he thinks it's impossible. He'll see it as a sign from God that it was not meant to be. I want you to apply this mindset to your life. I want you to think of the goals that you have. Do you want to run a marathon this winter, in the dead of winter? Do you want to start a business and make it worth $1 million by the end of next year? Do you want to retire your parents in the next 5 years as a thank you to them raising you? If the answer to any of those questions, if those are any of your goals, if it is yes, believe wholeheartedly that it is possible. Because even if you come to the end of the journey to find out that it was in fact impossible, you will be far more capable than you ever were before starting that journey. You will have learned tricks and tips and things that will propel you forward in life, and you will be far farther along than the version of you who thinks that the goal is impossible, because you will have not quit. You will have done cool shit by the end of that journey. And who knows? Maybe it was possible. Maybe it just required a boatload of work. Maybe it was simply hard, not impossible. Thank you again, Luke. My name is Christopher Strobach. I get on here and I rant about anecdotal mindsets that I happen to have, or I happen to have picked up from friends, it seems. If you found any value in anything that I just said, the only thing that I ask is that you make use of it. If you want to connect with me, talk to me, message me, my Discord, my Instagram, it's all linked in the description. By all means, get in touch. Other than that, get after it, kick some ass. I will see you next time.